6 months ago, we welcomed a Mini Cooper Clubman into our long-term garage. Now, over the years, we have had a few Mini long-termers, but unlike those, this wasn't going to be a high-powered little monster designed for pure driving fun. It was going to be a more sedate, more practical thing. And right from day one, it had us guessing. Given our past experiences with Minis, experiences that involved driving involvement and no small amount of speed and great handling, could this Clubman actually be sensible? And if it was sensible, could it still be a real Mini? There are a lot of things about it that say real Mini. The styling means you won't mistake it for anything else. The typical family face, two-tone paint job and black alloy wheels give it a bit of character, but there's no getting away from its elongated body and practical rear doors, both of which do a bit to delete the idea that it's as compact and agile as its Mini cousins. The interior is also exactly what you'd expect, complete with big central display and chrome switchgear. Our test car was blessed with a few extras, including sat-nav, cruise control, and a Harman Kardon sound system, all of which came in handy, especially on the various road trips we undertook. It is a very comfortable setup with a solid build, and even though I'm still not the biggest fan of the layout, even after all this time, it does work well enough. The Clubman's real strength is its load space and accessibility. It had no problem accommodating any of the loads we asked it to, whether it be a full camera kit plus extras, or luggage for 3 people plus 3 people. The rear doors make loading simple, and the tumbling rear seats mean you can cram up to 1,250 litres worth of stuff in here. But our concern was simple. What kind of impact does all that loadability have on a drive that's supposed to be a lot of fun? And that's especially considering our long-termer is fitted with a rather modest 1500 3-cylinder motor. And to be honest, it has lost some of its mininess. It just doesn't feel as agile or as responsive as the others. But the Clubman does have its own talents, besides the obvious practicality. It is a very good cruiser. Its 100 kilowatts always felt up to the job, even if it occasionally meant a quick downshift from the 6-speed auto box. Around town or on the open road, the Clubman was always an easy drive, and although it doesn't pack the same thrills as the S or the JCW, it was still enjoyable, just for different reasons. Our fuel consumption figure was a surprisingly high 8.2 litres per 100 Ks, although in the Mini's defence most of our driving was done in town. Our cost per kilometre was negatively affected when we had to fork out 3,400 Rand for 2 run-flat tyres, which were needed after we fell victim to a Joburg pothole. Shortly before handing the car back to Mini South Africa, we had a scheduled service done at Mini Northcliffe. The whole experience was pleasant, from booking the car in just a few days beforehand to the collection, which happened within just a few hours of dropping it off. Another 6 months gone, another Mini leaves the RPM TV long-term garage. The Cooper Clubman is the more practical Mini that isn't designed for cornering rapidly or winning every traffic light Grand Prix, and as such it's not quite as much fun as the others. But it does deliver its own version of an enjoyable drive, and it is very much, despite our initial misgivings, a Mini. It may be one of the more practical choices in the range, but the Mini Clubman still offers comfort and an enjoyable drive.